We've been an organization that has never been afraid to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty, if you will. We have dealt with some really tough challenges in some really tough places. I would say we have a special affinity for taking on those kinds of challenges. It's really important to recognize that China represents the largest seafood producing, processing, and consuming nation in the world. So if you are an organization like Ocean Outcomes, who is dedicated to ensuring the sustainability of the global seafood supply, China is really a key player in that network.
The sheer scale make the improvement a huge challenge. So in this region, you probably would face all the opportunities, but also almost the full spectrum of environmental, social, economic challenges in the seafood or blue food sustainability kind of arena.
Even more compelling in that, along that line, is that Chinese fishery management systems are very poorly formed and functioning. This has led to the fact that there are significant fisheries sustainability issues in Chinese fisheries. And the examples, too many vessels, overfishing, bycatch of sensitive species, fishery impacts on sensitive habitat, ineffective monitoring, ineffective regulation, and in some cases, illegal fishing.
Many stakeholders or many partners know what needs to be changed, but not many know how to make the change. And not many stakeholders would be willing to, let's say, get the hands fishy by already diving into the root causes of all the problems.
Changing mindsets is always the hardest part. In the past, resources were abundant and regulations were few. But today, distant water fisheries are under strict management, and we can no longer fish as freely as before. So shifting the perspectives of vessel owners and fishers remains one of the greatest challenges.
O2 has this very unique niche. So I can take the red swimming crab FIP as an example. The FIPs really started with a very patient scoping.
With a lot of fisheries in China, there's very little data available on what's being caught, what species, amounts, and so forth. A fundamental activity of the FIP that continues to this day is simply collecting data on what's being caught in the fisheries, and there are a lot of vessels involved. This is one of the biggest impacts this FIP has had. The trawl fishery in particular catches a lot of different species. It's not just crabs. So the information is really valuable for understanding the environmental impact and what can be done to better manage and regulate harvests.
O2 collaborated closely with the buyers and the NFI, National Fisheries Institute, Crab Council leaders, and also linked with the producers and traders. I think it's kind of the skill, the art of taking advantage of the seafood supply chain while kind of reaching out to key stakeholders from both ends of the supply chain enables O2 to build up trust gradually from the consumer end to the producer's end.
O2's leadership in the red crab space has really been instrumental in maintaining a FIP that's seen headwinds that have nothing to do actually with marine biology or even fisheries management. So throughout that, they've kept working on the project. This is sort of an illustration of how much they understand that their work is not done in a vacuum.
We just like, really, we like to work in challenging places, and we have a mantra that someone has got to do it. So if it's in our strategy pathway and it's a tough problem and it needs attention, there aren't others there that can help, you'll find O2 there.